Welcome to the Outdoor Hustle,
episode 11 of our weekly series,
where we show you week by week what it's like to run our business,
including managing outdoor renovations and building the perfect team to grow a successful company.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is the Outdoor Hustle.
Oh, you can't live till it die. Keep on living for the better life. Now I can get a grasp on satisfaction. Maybe we're just living the better life.
I'm Chase,
I'm Corey,
and we're the sales team.
and this week we are hosting the 11th episode of Outdoor Hustle because we are not in Florida.
Carter and Andreas are on vacation, so you're stuck with us not only this week,
But
but next week too.
Let's get the week started. What jobs we doing? Landscape. Law's doing landscape.
Who's going? Is that Josh?
Deck crew's building the deck, believe it or not. Concrete guy's probably doing a little bit of concrete. Retaining walls, you know what I mean? Those kind of things. You know what I mean? Let's go look at them.
This week we finish up a concrete and retaining wall project,
An irrigation fix,
a landscape project.
and a deck build.
Let's get this week started. First up, we head to a retaining wall project right in our backyard here at Harrison. We got contacted by a home builder. They needed some work done and they needed it fast. Luckily, we had the opportunity to put things on hold and get them taken care of.
Our guys were able to knock out this wall pretty quick, so here's the final product.
This customer was in Coleraine. What they wanted to do was eliminate the confusing and not very cohesive portion of their concrete between the driveway and the front patio space by the front door. So what we did was we tore out the old front patio. Then we expanded upon the square footage with a nice curve, easy for mowing, and it kind of made more sense of the space, acting as an extended patio and walkway.
Aaron and the Concrete Boys have been pretty busy this week. They've done several pours throughout the week, and per usual, no complaints on our end.
That looks pretty solid. Can you snap that for
I
us?
know, but it doesn't match. That joint's
Oh,
off.
okay.
Hold me down that one.
Right in the middle. I mean, I don't look bad.
No.
Right there, and then cut it. Oh, but then that's
Well, that's what. Well, where that joint and that joint intersect is gonna come. This moving this way,
Yeah, look at that.
match the driveway and everything up. Future, if
Right.
you're planning on replacing this.
Yeah.
It's really up to you. 'Cause,
Right.
I mean, if we stick with keeping it where I would normally put it,
right.
it's gonna be off until you you know
I
what
see
I
what
mean.
you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying.
But I can scoot it over
Right.
to match with this one. It's just then it'll be off with what
It'd
we
be
have
off
up
with
there.
that right there. I completely understand what you're saying.
So I mean, really, the choice is up to you.
Right.
I'm gonna go get Mrs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So hold on, give me a second.
Absolutely.
I completely understand what you're saying.
Cool.
Yep.
So the new concrete joint wasn't lining up with the existing driveway joint, so we had to smooth those details out. Aaron talked to the customer, got things squared away, and then we were able to make it happen based on those communication points.
Communication is key.
Indeed. If you take a look now, you'll see the long broom finished in the surface of the concrete.
That ain't gonna hurt you.
No, we'll wipe that in. You'll never
Okay,
see it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Right.
So we scheduled our pour because we thought it wasn't gonna rain until later. Lo and behold, it started pouring.
First things first, grab the plastic.
Classic Ohio.
Right.
Give me a dance. Why we're doing? Yeah, that's why we're doing this. See what I mean? You see what I mean? There's that IQ. All right, blow it away.
Oh my. So someone did tell me long ago,
There's a calm before the storm.
and I know it's been coming for some time.
How'd it go, Ricky?
Huh?
How'd it go?
It went alright for the most part, except for we had some rain again on this one, unfortunately. We had to put some plastic out to cover it. But other than that, it went pretty smooth.
The rain cleared up. Aaron and the guys were able to finish. Good job, boys. Here's the final product.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. We're in Harrison. We're gonna go over to a reoccurring customer's house. Looks like they have an irrigation problem, most likely a leak in one of the pipes. So we're just gonna do some digging and identify the leak and patch it back up and leave them with a smile. All right, y'all. So we're here at the client's house, and normally I'm in the office. I'm in the office attire, but I'm gonna get dirty today, so it's time to get into uniform. All right, now that we're in uniform, we're gonna go ahead and start digging. Kind of lean back, it's hitting the house, so I'm gonna dig this one up, straighten it out so it's not pegging their windows. This one looks good. And the way I figure out if it has a possible leak is if I push it down and it springs right back up, you got full pressure. not pushing off much water. This zone is this one, that one, and there's another one, but it's not popping up. When I push it down, it's not coming up very quick, which tells me there is a leak somewhere from here to the main valve, which is located right here. So I'm gonna start digging out these pads. I got 1, 2, 3 heads. It's gonna be one of these 3, but this one's getting the least amount of power, so I'm gonna start here. Here, I'm just gonna make sure I dig a good ring around it. That way when I pull it up, I can put it right back into the ground. You won't even see where it was.
So that was not the case here. It was very muddy, very swampy. The leak that we had has been going on for a long time. So you can imagine everything underneath that grass was wet. So rather than getting that perfect ring back on top of it, I put some seed and straw down, and now we just wait for it to grow back.
Immediate break in the main line and then the swing arm there. So what I'm gonna take a little shortcut. I'm just gonna cut out each head and see if there's anything that's right next to the nozzle, the connector, the L, and if any of that's unhooked, that'll tell us what it is. If I don't find it, you gotta go dig up them holes, baby. What a monster pole. Anybody order donuts for breakfast? Swing on for that one. But just to be sure, I'm gonna dig. I'm already almost there, so I'm gonna finish digging. Make sure there's not any other holes. We'll patch that one up. If there's any other holes, we'll patch that up. We'll fire it up and see if we got full pressure. All right. So, dug up the main line here, and I found a breach. Shot up like there was some oil on the ground. We're gonna go to Home Depot. We're gonna get some PVC repair kit, patch this up, fire it back up, and then we'll see what happens.
Luckily for me, there was a Home Depot right down the street, so I was able to just scoot down there real quick, get the materials I needed, and get on back and make this happen.
So what's your favorite part about working at Home Depot?
My favorite part about working at Home Depot is that even though I still work here, I have to pay full price for everything. Back to the job. Make sure we keep everything nice and clean so that that primer and that glue can do its job. You wouldn't put dirty dishes in the dishwasher, would you? Would you? Get on there. Get a prime that's already open. It's my favorite smell in the world. I'll cut this part out. Brandon, I need your help. So it's important when you're doing these PVC repairs like this, or any kind of PVC, as soon as you put the prime on, put the glue on, but make it quick, because it will dry fast on you. And we put prime on the inside, outside, anything that's touching, we're gonna make it look pretty. So just like I figured, it's not always perfect. We got another leak somewhere, so let's get back to work. Aha! Possible to dig around this line. Kind of like noodling a catfish. Oh yeah, I found some pressure. There is literally a foot of just water in here. Looks like we have an abandoned zone. Looks like what happened is there used to be a zone that extended out here. They took the head out, but they forgot to cap it, or it's broken off. Either way, we found our major leak and we're gonna get this place back to full pressure. Bend it over. After a quick, I don't know what we were here, 10 minutes? After about 2 hours of work here, we've identified the problem, we've solved the problem. As I said, we got full pressure. Things are blowing like never before. And this one here, we got still water. Nothing's coming out. I'm gonna bury it. We're gonna get out of here and move on to the next project. Let's head out to Aurora, Indiana, where Laz and his crew are finishing up a landscape project.
All right, so we're out here in Aurora, Indiana. Pretty big landscape job we did. Basically, customer just bought this house, so overgrown you could barely even see the house. So we ripped everything out in the front, planted all new plants, mulched everything, trimmed up these 2 big trees, ripped out a bunch in the back as well. All that's just getting seeded and strawed in the back. Basically, we're wrapping it up now. We're in the front, putting the finishing touches on the straw mat and the seed, and then we'll be out here.
This project was pretty easy for us. The customer just wanted to spruce up the space of their new home, get things ironed out.
Nothing better than a classic G2 facelift. Finishing up here, the customer's happy, so we're moving on to the next one.
My name's Seth. Heard about G2 from Facebook, and I've also known Andreas for years. And I play soccer with him, and I talked to him about job opportunity, and here I am. I just look forward to learning new things. I've never done hardscapes before. I've only ran equipment, so I'm excited to learn it all.
Seth started with us this week. So far, we already see potential. He's got hardworking guy, hometown guy, Harrison, Ohio.
Which means I'm not the new guy anymore.
Old news.
Right now we're cutting out for a new patio. It's gonna look awesome. I've seen the design already and it's gonna be amazing. Back in a few days for more progress.
What time's your meeting? 8:30? I mean 9:30.
9:30. Let me see when I got the goes. I'm 30 minutes away, so I got 40 minutes, so I gotta go. So, alright. So you go get the dump truck, you pick up Darvin, pick up Yoni, go pick up the stone, go pick up some mortar,
Head out.
and meet Laz. Well, by that time, Laz should be picking up the mortar, probably.
By that time,
Laz should pick up the mortar, I think.
maybe. Yeah, but I also need him to pick up them other guys because I'm hoping they'll be all the way done by then.
Is there another job we can send him to? See what I mean?
Look it up.
Do you see what time I mean?
Because Darvin and I'm gonna have to pick them up at the end of the day if Laz goes to another job. Well, I got to anyways. There's too many guys.
So I figured that's what they'd say, is that
Too late, have you noticed?
Yeah, and that's pretty much how it's going to be. He said we can deliver tomorrow, but today is not good. It has to be today. I'm gonna call my. I got a cousin that does gutters.
Now we're talking. Yeah. Why didn't you call him first? It's my last resort.
Because I was trying to go with the most professional option.
Oh, he's
Now
not professional?
no, he is. He's just not. Doesn't have a brand. You know what I mean? He's just a gutter guy.
What does he have, gutters?
Yeah, he's got a gutter truck.
That's all we need is the gutters, not the brand, really.
I know. I'm just saying, we keep it professional around here. He's missing a few teeth. I didn't want to get it on camera. You know what I mean?
You just did.
We needed some gutters for a project we were working on, and it turns out finding gutters the day of is a lot harder than it seems.
They rain on days, rainy days. They rain
all day. Rainy day. Rain all day. Rainy day.
They rain all day.
They rain all day. If their gutters are around 30 to 35 foot, you can go have them ran off and put an extension ladder on top of some racks and deliver them yourself. Here's the thing, if you can just find a truck with racks, then you can make it happen. Like racks and an extension ladder, and you can throw gutters on top of it. How many gutters is it, and what's the longest one?
The longest one's 22 foot.
Okay, that's not bad at all. We throw 20-foot wall boards on top of racks every single day. But you gotta have racks and you gotta have an extension ladder put on.
As you guys have seen in recent episodes, Carter and Andreas have been out in the field a lot. It's nice to have them back in the office.
Frick, why don't you call Morris to see if that's possible? I know you're saying no all through, but I'm gonna ask
They
them.
will deliver. You want me to call them and say, hey,
See, we are 20 minutes from your school in Cincinnati.
yeah.
I have the measurements. I can have you print them at your shop. I don't need a gutter van. I just need you guys to be able to deliver it because one of the pieces is 22 foot. I can't pick that up.
Right. I will call them again if it makes you feel better, but I'm telling you it's gonna be a no. Just take the phone.
Give me the phone.
Hold on, Corey.
Thank you for calling Marsh Building Products. This is Nancy.
Hey, Auntie, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Is this the Cincinnati location? Well, I'm just basically, I have a job site that's only 18 minutes away from that location, and I have an emergency gutter that I need to get delivered, and I was seeing.
Well, you have to come to Loveland. We do the gutters down here.
Okay.
We wouldn't be able to do any gutter delivery today.
All right, so there's no way if I had the measurements and everything for you guys to just drop it off real quick?
No, my truck is loaded and out for the day. There's no way today.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
Hey, that's how you guys get it done.
Let's go!
I gotta go make sure it's there real quick while I drive down there.
Can't you ask your dad? Well, ask your dad if we can use it. I'm just gonna make sure it's there.
I like to do now, I say sorry later type of guy.
Ask for forgiveness. Oh, no, I gotta go.
Let's head out to Montgomery with Carter and check out this stone wall project.
Here we go. We're at a job where we did a stone veneer around the side of a pool. We're gonna check it out, and we left a tarp here because it started to rain last night. So we're gonna grab the tarp, look at the project, and keep moving forward. He left me all the stone to pick up on myself. It's crazy, ain't it? Woo, looks good. And here is the natural stone veneer on the side of the pool. Looks awesome. You guys did a great job. Believe it or not, they did this whole entire project in one day. It was just basic concrete. They thin set, laid the stone, and mortared the joints all in one day. So really impressive. Good job. Great quality. They didn't sacrifice quality to get it done. Looks awesome. Got all the tarps pulled off, inspected the whole thing. Didn't miss a detail. So we're the best at this kind of stuff, man.
This one was pretty easy for us too. You guys knocked it out in one day. Can't really beat one day. Now we head to the east side for a composite decking project.
We're out here in Cincinnati, Ohio, wrapping up our Porch Rebuild project. We demoed the old deck. It was falling apart, causing the roof to sag. We came back in here, added another post to lift that up, redecked it completely with composite, added some nice wide steps, some PVC railing, and even redid the old box gutters that were falling off the house. Oh yeah, I checked. You can always cut the big one down.
This is the one that's 9 1/4 though.
This one is? Yeah, I did it because so we can always cut it down.
Remember those gutters we were talking about? This is that project.
The guys already have the deck down, ready to go. All that's left is to hang the gutters and get out of here. As we said before, this is an old house, and with old houses come new problems. The wood here was worse than expected, so we went ahead and replaced most of it.
On the roof. And I can screw it from the roof too while you got it.
Well, if I get on this side and you go over there and I hand it to you, you can go over there, I can hold it here in the corner, you can mark it.
All in all, the customer was happy with the project.
Oh, I am. In the middle here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, wrap this project up. This is the final product.
So Chase just hit a weekly goal, which we set for both the guys. If you hit, it's a far-fetched goal, kind of too. If you hit the goal, we do a little cornhole game to win some cash money. You got to bet on yourself though. You get 8 bags to bet up to. You can bet up to 8, but you got to make all 8 to get $800. Every bag's $100. So just for example, if you say 3 and you make 4, you only get $300.
You pick your own cap.
You pick your own
Dude,
cap.
I'm betting for $200, so that's 2.
He's got to make 2. And that's the
That's
most.
the cap.
That's the most you can make with $200. But let's see if he gets it.
Hey, boss, you think I can play?
No, you're not good enough.
Well, all in all, we had a pretty great week. Everything went pretty smooth. The boys are knocking stuff out per usual.
Next week's gonna be fun. Gotta tune in next week. No Carter, no Andreas. We're kind of steering the ship. I think we're collectively gonna be steering the ship. It's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be another great week. We already got our plans. We doubled down on preparation. We had to, by necessity. So tune in next week. You're bound to see something off the rails a bit.
Stay tuned, y'all. Thank you.
I never get to throw that.
Whoa! Slow down a little bit, Chase. Think about your job here.
Think about your kids.
Oh, there's one. I'm rooting for him. Ooh, it's Andreas. Ooh. Come on. Get in.
Let's go! That's how done. Let's go!
Should he have bet for the third 100 yesterday?
No, this is for sport. I just had to play.
You got it.
Hey, what's up?
200 bones.
We're buying guitar pedals today. I'm here. As always, thanks for watching The Outdoor Hustle.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and say something. Give us a comment, say hi, give us a critique, give us an idea.
And we'll see you next week.